Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all my most favorite water-based or liquid lip and cheek tints. These are my absolute favorite ones that I love using during the winters because I just hate using matte lipsticks or powder blushes because I just feel like they emphasize a lot of dryness on my skin and on my lips. So I prefer going for more hydrating liquid-based water-based products which add a beautiful flush of color on my cheeks and on my lips without drying them out, and they instead provide such a dewy and hydrating finish on the skin that my skin just looks absolutely healthy, like it's glowing and blushing from within. So this is the kind of feel and look that I like for the winter season, and these products come so handy for me in achieving that kind of a look. So if you want to know which are these favorite lip so if you want to know which are my most favorite liquid based lip and cheek tints, then please keep on watching. Before I show them to you all, I just want to mention that they're all available on Amazon, and Amazon is currently running this huge sale. So you'll find all these products at really good discounts and deals, which means that you'll be able to save on a lot of money if you shop them from Amazon. So all the purchase links I've mentioned in the description box below, you can check that out. And with all that being said, let's quickly dive into today's video. Okay, so my number one product is by Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Teddy tint. It's a lip and cheek tint, and this is the one that I'm wearing right now on my lips. And can you see how beautiful it is? It just looks so pretty, and the shade is called 25 Baby Tea. Love the shade. I love how nude and beautiful it looks, and this just glides so smoothly on the lips, and it just gives that beautiful tint to your lips. It's the most pigmented lip and cheek tint out of the entire lot that I'm about to show you. So this is very pigmented, it's very hydrating, it's very comfortable, and I love the shades that they have over like 8 or 10 shades. So you'll definitely find your perfect shade in this one. Look at the packaging, you guys. The packaging is just so pretty. Absolutely love the packaging of this. It's so luxe, it's so classy. I'll also show you how this looks on the cheeks. So you're just supposed to take a tiny bit of it. It just blends so beautifully and so quickly. Like within 5 seconds this blended completely, and can you see the natural finish? It looks like a natural flush of color from within, so it looks very natural. It feels comfortable on the cheeks and on the lips, and the shade range is beautiful. So definitely try this out. So I'm just going to remove this so that I can show you the next product. Okay, so then the second lip and cheek tint that I absolutely love is something that I already almost finished up. This is by KIRO. It's their lip and cheek tint, and this is in the shade 02 Rose Apple. I have almost like finished this one up. As you can see, इसमें ना बिल्कुल भी product अब नहीं आ रहा want पे. Whatever is like already like stuck in the corners. As you can see, this is like completely over. Whatever stuck on the corners is what I'm trying to use. So not really able to get a lot of product out of it because it's completely over. That is how much I used it, and it's again a beautiful formulation that blends seamlessly, blends so beautifully, looks so natural, and love the natural finish of it. Love the healthy finish that it gives to my skin. I won't be able to apply this on my lips because I'm not able to take this out. It's barely there. So I already ordered another shade in this one because I love the formulation. I love how comfortable it feels. This is the shade 01 Beach Peach, and since this was like light pink color, I wanted something in peach too, so I got this one. I'm just going to apply this on my lips and show you how this looks. So as you can see, this one has a lot of product. It's a new one that I ordered. I just recently got this, like I think 3 days ago, and let's try it out. So as you can see, the shade is really beautiful. It's so pigmented and it feels very comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel drying at all. So the formulation is just the same of both of these, but this comes in I believe 4 shades, so you'll definitely find your perfect match in this. It comes in a light pink, a dark pink, a peach, and I think a plum sort of a shade, so you can pick any one depending upon your liking. But I think this peach color looks pretty good on me. It's suiting my skin tone so well, and I love how pigmented it is, and it feels so comfortable, and it is sort of a hydrating formula at the same time. So absolutely love this lip and cheek tint, and I highly recommend you try this out. The third lip and cheek tint that I have is by Earth Rhythm, and again I have two of the shades. This is the one that I use the most because I am more like a light pink, peach, nude person. I love using natural and lighter colors because I feel it suits my skin tone a lot. But I also got this red shade just in case I wanna like experiment with it. So I'm just gonna apply the pink one first and show you like how amazing it is. So this is what it looks like on the lips. As you can see, the color is very light, so this is just something that you can use with a very dramatic eyeshadow or something. The color is very light, but I am into such shades, so I sort of wear it. But if you're like, even a shade darker than mine, then I think this would wash you out. So maybe you can stick to the red one. Let me just show you how the red one looks like. So I'm just going to apply the red one on my cheeks as a blush and show you. And this is like the most pigmented out of all of the lip and cheek tints that I'm showing you today, because this one, even if you take a tiny amount of it, it just adds so much color. Oh my god, it adds so much color that you just have to sort of keep blending it to tone it down. So as you can see, it adds a lot of color, a lot of pigment, and a little bit of this goes a long way. So you want to take the tiniest amount of it if you want a natural finish, or this is the kind of finish that you will get if you take like a good amount of it. So the shade is really beautiful. It's so beautiful, and the formulation of this is very hydrating. It's most hydrating out of the entire lot. It feels like you've applied sort of a lip balm and then a tint. It feels somewhat like that. So the formulation is very hydrating, feels very comfortable and very nourishing on the lips, and the pigmentation is so beautiful. It's most pigmented out of all of the lip and cheek tints that I'm showing you today. So yeah, Earth Rhythm also has another shade. I believe it's more like a plum shade in this, so you can try that out too. I think this comes in a total of 3 shades only. Okay, so the fourth lip and cheek tint that I have is by ETUDE House. This is their Dear Darling tint, and I absolutely love the packaging of it. It's got such a cute candy packaging that I really love, and you're just supposed to take the stick of the candy, and that is how you're supposed to apply it. So this one sort of has more like a watery texture. It's not as thick as the other lip and cheek tints that I showed you. This one has a watery texture. Now this is what it looks. It looks very natural, like you have tinted pink lips. It looks sort of like that. Nobody's gonna notice that you have a lip product on when you wear this, so it looks very natural on the lips as well as on the cheeks. Let me just show you. So when you apply it on my cheeks, you really need like a little bit of more product because this is very watery, and when you apply it, the pigmentation that shows sort of like fades away after some time. So you have to apply a little bit more because as and when the day passes, it sort of oxidizes and the color goes away. So you have to take a little more at the time of application to ensure that the tint remains on your skin. So this is what it looks like when you just apply it. It looks very natural, and it gives a very healthy flush of color, which is something that I absolutely love. It looks very natural, like you have rosy cheeks, like you have naturally rosy cheeks. It looks somewhat like that, and it also adds a beautiful sheen, a beautiful glow to my skin, and it adds a lot of hydration at the same time. So it's hydrating, it looks very natural, it adds a beautiful highlight. Use this if you're more into natural makeup, if you want something for an everyday basis and something that would not look like you have a lot of makeup going on, then you can use something like this. But you want to use a little extra product than usual because this one oxidizes a little bit and the color sort of fades a little bit. So you want to apply more at the time of application so that later on throughout the day the color remains on your skin, it still shows on your skin. Okay, moving on, the next lip and cheek tint that I really love is a water based one, and again this is like very watery, so you have to work like very quickly with this one, otherwise it settles on the skin and you can't blend it after that. This is by the Face Shop. It's their water tint, and As I mentioned, you have to be very quick with this one. So I applied a little bit of it. You have to like blend it as fast as possible. And this is the kind of finish that it gives you. So I've noticed one thing with these water tints, the Face Shop one as well as the Etude House one. Watery tints generally give you a very glossy finish, a very highlighted finish. So they look much more healthy on the skin, but they don't last very long. So you can either apply a little more at the time of application than usual, or you can keep applying it, keep retouching it every now and then after a couple of hours. But it just looks very natural, and it just looks very glossy at the same time. So that's something that I really love. It gives a very healthy skin finish to the lip, to the skin. And let me just apply this on my lips. Now the thing about this one is that even though it gives such a beautiful glossy finish, it's slightly drying. It's not a hydrating formulation. So once you apply it, blend it very quickly, otherwise it dries down. It's already started to dry and I'm not able to like blend it properly. तो इतना मेरा blend हुआ है before it dried, and it feels very drying on the lips. So this is something that you have to be careful of. I love using this on my cheeks, but not so much on my lips because it feels very dry and dehydrating and not so comfortable. So you can either apply lip balm and then apply this, but then it's not going to give you the perfect pigment. So avoid using this on your lips, but for the cheeks it's a beautiful formulation. It's made my skin look so much healthier. So I don't really like using this so much on my lips, which is one of the reasons I don't really reach out to this, because whenever I apply a lip and cheek tint, I make sure to use it on my lips and cheeks so that the color matches. So that's the reason why I don't reach out to this so much. But just for the cheeks, it's a beautiful formulation. Okay, so the next product that I have is by the brand HM. Not sure what brand this is, but it's called Huda Moji. I found this on Amazon and the reviews were pretty good, and I found the product to be very interesting, so I got my hands on it. This is what it looks like. I really love how cute the packaging is, and once you open it, it's a task to open this one. Yeah, so once you open it, this is what it looks like. You gotta twist it and it comes out in the form of this jelly. It's got this jelly thing which is very pigmented, but it's sort of drying as well. So when you apply it, you just sort of have to apply and blend like very quickly, otherwise it dries down. So I'm just gonna like apply it like that and blend it, and it's already dried. It just takes 2 seconds to dry, like less than that. So it dries out very fast, which is a turn off for me. But I really love how cool the packaging is, and it's so convenient to use. So it just feels very nice when you use it, and it's sort of in the form of a jelly. So when you apply it, you'll feel like you've applied some kind of a cold gel or something on your skin. It feels somewhat like that. And even for the lips, it's very drying. I really don't want to use it on my lips right now, but just to show you, it already dried out. So the tint is very beautiful. It's just that it dries very fast. So if you apply like a moisturizer first on your skin and then apply it, then it's not going to feel as dry, and I think it's not going to dry out so fast as well. But the tint overall is very beautiful. It's sort of a sheen that's coming from within, while a glow that it's given me, and like the flush of color is also something that's coming from within. So it looks very natural, it looks very beautiful, and because of the jelly like packaging, it's so fun to work with, it's so fun to apply. Like I absolutely love like how the application goes with this. So that's something that I really like about this. So yeah, those were all of my favorite lip and cheek tints that I absolutely love for the winters, and that you should also try out. If you happen to try them out, do let me know in the comments below your experience about using them. And if you have your holy grail lip and cheek tints that work really well for you, especially during winters, comment down below. I would also love to try out more such products. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. You can follow me on Instagram, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and in case if you want to purchase any of the products that I mentioned in today's video, all the purchase links are mentioned in the description box below. Make sure you check them out. And yeah, that's a wrap for now. I will see you super soon.